why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Foy, the pass to Cannon. Durant dishes to Foy. Singler with it. Now guarded by Mirotic. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Waiters. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Durant just he knocks it down right at the bicep. It's a tie game in Oklahoma City. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
I tell you what, he has quite the act to follow, but Fred Hoiberg was a quick choice for the brass in Chicago. Signed that 5-year deal over the summer, was easily one of the most in-demand coaches available.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Portis is out there with Noah. Then there's Dunleavy. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Holiday in at the 2. Dunleavy kicks it to Noah. 6 to shoot. Feeds it to Dunleavy. Puts up a 3. Can't hit. Nice D from Singler. Well, Greg, for Hoiberg, it's his first job as an NBA head coach. Now, we know he played. He's been a part of an NBA front office. Clark, he came from Iowa State, where he honed his coaching skills and was highly respected.
Yeah, very much respected, particularly as an offensive coach. And we know the Bulls are pretty solid defensively, and he'll be looking to ramp up that offensive approach for that team, and I think he will.
For the Thunder, Waiters, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. Andre Robertson comes in for Anthony Morrow. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Randy Ford. Chicago also making some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Portis. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Justin Holiday. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Westbrook dishes to Robertson. Adams, the pass to Ibaka. And Gibson with the block. And oh, here we go. Dunleavy's got it. Oh!
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Clark, he had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, perhaps. But hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. And for long stretches of the season, the Thunder, they had a short bench early on due to injury and just having a short rotation. They did change things up, though, as they went through that regular season.
Rose kicks to Dunleavy. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Thunder trailing by 4. Westbrook up top. He's covered by Rose. Raiders on the wing. Here's Robertson. The rebound by Gasol. Well, for the Thunder, Greg, you're talking about, they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players were playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually, they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it. They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Here's Butler, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Cantor checked in for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. The Bulls also changing it up. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. Doug McDermott comes in for Mike Dunleavy. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And the Bulls making a change here. Moore's checked in. Kicks it to Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brooks has got his second basket.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew on.
Robertson can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Moore dishes to Gasol. Mirotic passes to Moore. Shoots the 3. And there's Mirotic on the assist from Moore. And the Bulls lead by 7.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Cantor inside, working on Gasol. Cantor's shot is off. The feed to McDermott. For 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Durant's got his 3rd rebound on the night. For 3, Westbrook. Score the basket, his 3rd after 5 shots.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Brooks, here we go. Here's Mirotic. That 3 off the mark. Brooks again. It's Westbrook. He kicks it to Durant. 1 second left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone in. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Bulls out front, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It's good.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Roberson is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season, signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And a change for the Bulls. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Pau Gasol. Rose dishes to Butler. Rose, no good. And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It'll be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig. And Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Durant with it. Butler covering. Nice shot by Foye.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
No good from Gibson.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Noah. And oh, here we go. Dunleavy's got it. The fast break chance. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook. For the Thunder, Singler comes in for Kevin Durant. And Anthony Morrow subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Then for the Bulls, Portis, he's checked in for Gibson. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Butler. Inside, hangs in the air. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Last season, the Bulls were a tough matchup, solid margin of victory for them, and never looked overwhelmed, Clark.
Yeah, you know what? They're a team that's even-keeled, the type of team that can win anytime they take the floor. They have a system that works and good talent, that actually excellent talent to make it special, and that combination is a winning one.
Cantor, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Brooks comes in for Rose. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And now it's a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Pass to Portis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters checked in for Kyle Singler, and it's Andre Robertson in for Randy Foye. McDermott's checked in for Portis. Up top, Ibaka. Looking for his first basket still in this one. There's a screen by Cantor. Here's Waiters. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Thunder shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Morris checked in for Justin Holiday.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans have really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
The Thunder have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4 of 7 from the foul line tonight. Bulls trail by 5. Outside Rose. Moore outside. He feeds it to Gasol. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Thunder lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Butler teams with Dunleavy on the perimeter. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Rose in at the point guard. Butler from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Punches it down.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they? The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Westbrook's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Jumps up, and the dunk by Rose.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
To the middle. Here's Westbrook. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Dunleavy kicks to Butler. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
Went for the 2-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Rose passes to Noah. Gibson against Ibaka. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Waiters. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Durant against Noah. With the clock winding down. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bulls trail by 5. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. An easy 2 points on the layup.
That's a brain freeze right there from the entire defense. Now is not the time to lose your focus.
Here's Ibaka, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish. That's what this team needs right now, solid scoring chances.
Roberson, he's checked in for Waiters. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Dunleavy dishes to Noah. The kick out to Rose. Butler on the way. Knocked away. Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Here's Rose. Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Dunleavy. They get it again.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
I don't know, though, Clark. That defender was on it like glue on that possession. That would have been a heck of a bucket, even though we've seen him hit those in the past. And trying to milk a lead, they got a little careless, and that's going to come back to haunt them.
Yeah, the pressure's starting to show a little bit here. Some chinks in the armor. Can they regain their composure to close it out?
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Durant. No good off the front iron.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Now the dish to Rose. Inside to take the lead. It's in!
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Westbrook gets to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. Roberson dishes to Ibaka. Pass to Adams. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Butler against Durant. Can't get the three to fall.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Chicago calls timeout. Here's Butler. Oh, no good there. The potential gate. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these few minutes of basketball pan out. And so off the tip, it's Oklahoma City. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Durant in at the small forward.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead. They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, it's hard to see them recovering from that.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Dishes it to Dunlap. Passes it to Gasol. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line. They really could have used a perfect trip to the line there. Instead, they're still down 2 possessions.
And he gets it to go.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Rose kicks to Butler. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. 9 points for Butler.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Dunleavy. He's guarded by Waiter. Stolen by Westbrook. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook passes to Durant. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. He dishes it to Westbrook. Screen by Ibaka. Back to Durant. Shot clock at 5. Waiters. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And Butler, here we go. And that one is stuffed right through.
Sheer, unadulterated power right there. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely. A resounding dunk.
Just a take no chance slam by the big fella.
And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Robertson's checked in. Rose dishes to Dunlap. Gasol's in the post. He's covered by Westbrook. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
Feeds it to Ibaka. Back to Westbrook. From 17 feet out. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And the second of 2 is good. That ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And here are the Thunder now. Durant just inside the line. And another overtime is in store for us. This one has been extremely tight. Great action all game long. We'll see now if fatigue, guys, plays a factor. That's the question. And here are the Bulls now. Here's Gasol. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Man, I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas. Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Ibaka, the pass to Durant. Kicks to Westbrook. The feed now to Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Ibaka dishes to Adams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And he gets the bucket. 17 points for Pau Gasol.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the second overtime. What a game. On defense, the Thunder. Rose kicks to Gasol. Out that is his 7th field goal in 10 tries. He's shooting a very good 70%.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Westbrook passes to Durant. He kicks it to Westbrook. Clock at 6. Here's Ibaka. And Gibson sends it back. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. And it will go. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Ibaka.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And so he's able to pick up 2 or 3 from the line. And it's a 6-point ball game. Oklahoma City's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Durant against Butler. Shoots the 3. Durant, no good.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one. Excellent, excellent transition passing there, guys. Straight to the hoop.
And here's Rose. Pass to Dunleavy. Back to Rose. It's stolen by Ibaka.
Time definitely not on their side.
They need a very quick bucket, a real quick one.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts grade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
It's Westbrook with the drive. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 15 seconds left to play in the second overtime of quite a heated game. What do you think, guys?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. They're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot 2 at the line.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
And stolen by Singler. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Collison. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And they definitely have the edge in those fast break points.
Greg, they sure have. I mean, maybe it has...